FBI is in town. Mewa. FBI is in town, so the big boys are running away.
But if you have if you've done nothing,
you see, there are big boys that we know. And we know how they started.
Okay.
We've seen them grow.
Okay.
And all that. They don't show up. They won't come and be doing things for people to call them big boys.
Okay.
But then there is big boys that would come from nowhere. All of a sudden, they'll be making all the noise in town.
Okay. Those
ones are the ones that are hiding.
They are hiding.
Because FBI is in town. Now, the New Republic is putting it. $1 million scam shocker. Love rats expose how East Legon's Sakawa chairman blew cash on lavish life of lies.
Okay.
Now, so for 7 long years, a gang of audacious fake billionaires from the swanky East Legon Executive Club have been bleeding innocent Americans dry.
Okay.
Forget romance, folks. These guys were in it for the money, raking in a staggering $100 million through a cruel web of romance scams and cunning business cons.
$100 million.
Yeah. Now, meet the masterminds of manipulation, Isaac Odro-Boating, a.k.a. Kofi Boat, and Inusa Ahmed, just known as Ahmed, to his mates. These two chairmen of the criminal enterprise, based right here in Ghana's most exclusive neighborhood, were living it large while their lonely victims in the U.S. were dreaming of undiluted love that will never come. They had 2 twisted tricks up their sleeves, duping unsuspecting companies and preying on vulnerable hearts. Finally, in 2023, the long arms of law reached out and Interpol came calling. Documents reveal how these crooks facilitated the receipt, concealment, and transfer of funds right into their greedy hands in Ghana. Joining Kofi Boat and Ahmed in this sickening scheme were Derek Vanieboa, simply known, and Patrick Kwame Asare, playing their supporting roles in this real-life drama and the latest shocker. The New Republic on Thursday, June 19, reports that 3 of the 4, including Boateng, have been busted and 1 is still on the run. Okay. Sources deep within the intelligence circle confirmed what we all suspected. These high-flying fraudsters were indeed members of the affluent billionaire group, the notorious East Legon Executive Club. But they are not quite so executive now.
Oh, they were part of the executive?
That's what the people are saying.
Okay.
Their business was pure deception. They would craftily create fake email accounts, just a tiny letter different from real ones, to impersonate company employees or business partners. Then they would fire off instructions to wire thousands into their own illicit accounts. They even forged signatures of fake authorization letters. Imagine the nerves. Victims thought they were sending money to trusted partners, but it was all going straight into the pockets of these Sakawa gangsters. And then came the romance scam, the cruelest tricks of all. Using email, text, and dating sites, these heartless swindlers would lure victims into believing they had found their soulmates. They would promise true love, even marriage, only to then come up with sub-stories or investment opportunities to fleece their loved ones' targets. Now, promise of being paid back or receiving a portion of an investment, all lies to get their hands on their victims' hard-earned cash. Boateng and Vanieboa were the ringleaders, directing the entire operations From the business email companies to the sickening romance scams, Van Yeboah even personally committed romance scams himself, a true love rat. Asari was the money man helping to stash the stolen cash. Through their wicked deeds, Boateng and his gang have robbed victims of colossal $100 million. More shocking revelations soon. Stay tuned. So that is the story.
I see. So because yesterday, I think the paper came out yesterday, reported on this.
Yes.
We are continuing this particular story on because you said up to $100 million is involved. Romance scam.
Yes.
That you can make $100 million.
You don't know.
And become chairman. I see. It reminds me of one of the people who came to town recently. Was it
Haja for real?
Yes. Yes. But she was also charged with the same romance scam.
Yeah.
She made a plea deal. They reduced her sentence.
Yeah.
She served it. She's back in town.
Yes.
Okay. A plea deal is essentially shouting, Nancy Day inside. Plea deals usually involve. Okay, so this is the interesting thing. A plea deal could simply be I'll plead guilty so that the matter does not drag out. Yes. No, but you're saying that it could be simple matter of I'll plead guilty so that matter does not drag out. Okay. That you don't go through the entire prosecution. Okay. So I plead guilty, they reduce my sentence. Or you're giving them something. And most of the times you have to give them something for them to agree not to go with the entire sentence. Yes. So, question is, do we know what the canary bird sang when she was in the US? So, it's interesting what is happening here.
So, there were actually speculations.
There were speculations about...
That she mentioned some names.
From my checks, I've spoken with some boys over this issue. Apart from these 4 people who have been arrested, others are also on the FBI radar.
Yeah, but clearly the people
some people have relocated to their villages.
But that's why they said the cars are not moving anymore.
Yes, and some cars have been seized too.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of the cars belonging to the chairman have been seized. People have run away, gone to their villages. But the FBI guys are still in town.
They are looking for them. No, but you see, those are and these things have been on running for so long. Romance scams are big business in many countries in Africa.
Oh, yeah.
The ringleader has always been our friends in Niger.
Our brothers.
They are champions. Anyway, so there's always been many stories about this romance scams. Some of the people you think, you're wondering, hey, how did he make his money? You find out later it's a big romance scam that they are engaged in. So these things, I think the U.S. authorities, perhaps for the first time, may have a huge lead that they are following in Ghana.
Now the nightclubs and the pubs are dry.
Yeah.
And the spenders are not going to the club.
They
They
have
that
the
they will
money to
chase
spend.
them to
The
the
nightclubs
club.
and the pubs are dry.
So they are
Those
not
people who
going.
go and take big table with all the expensive drinks on it.
Yes.
And it is when people know that, hey, Champion Tai is coming here. That's when they all want to go to
Go
the
to
club.
the nightclub because they
But
know
this
that.
one,
Yeah.
they are not
you
coming,
don't need
so-
to buy them.
FBI is in town. If you are a man, go.
We'll see how far this goes. But the fact that they are able, it means that they are cooperating with the Ghanaian authorities.
Yeah.
And I've seen a letter, essentially something from the Ministry of Interior,
Yes.
tacitly agreeing with.
Way back
So
in March,
there's some agreement between the two.
Yeah.
So they can operate here based on the what has been granted them.
Yes.
So Charlie, they'll find you.
Okay.
They will find you. To be very frank, if you have gone, you have attracted the attention of the Federal
Charlie.
Bureau of Investigation. These people, and if they bring in CIA, the people who have overthrown Nkrumah and overthrown many these things, you know the kind of things these people have been doing.
Hey.
Anyway,
Boys are shit.
it's not easy. Well, Nancy.
Yes, sir.
One of the things that, and I think this is a matter because we spoke about Sandro Kofi Akpafo Lolobilipe, but there seems to be, unlike the kind of attention that Sao attracted, it looks like Ablekuma North is not attracting that much attention. Is it because whoever the seat goes to will not make a difference?
I think so.
But do the